Are you confused by today's world of financial matters? Over the next 30 minutes, we'll cut through the mysteries of financial planning to help you understand financial matters from a layman's perspective. Welcome to Financially Speaking with Ron Clark.
Hello folks, I'm Ron Clark, and I'm so glad that you could join us today for another half hour of Financially Speaking. Now remember, it is time out. This is the time to grab your favorite drink, get your pen and your paper, because you are going to want to sit back, relax, and take in the information that I'm about to share with you. Now, it's information that if you apply it, will set you and your loved ones financially free. Today, I'm going to expose the reason why most people are not yet enjoying true success in the investment arena and 5 principles that can help you fix it. Now, I don't know about you, but I've had my fill of all the confusion in the area of investing. You have one person telling you that you should do this and another person telling you that you should do that, and for some reason it never seems to fit quite right. The reason for this confusion can be best summed up in this statement, which is the first principle to success in the investment arena. And it is, there is no one-size-fits-all plan. When making an investment, it is important to consider first and foremost suitability. The market doesn't know how old you are or what sex you are. I mean, listening to most of the gurus out there, you would think that that was the case because they'll say, oh, you're this old, so you should be investing this much in stock and this much in bond and this much in cash. Now, wait a minute. You should pay attention to those things. In fact, you should pay attention to your particular situation and circumstances. I'm not saying anything different. I'm not saying anything different than that at all. What I am saying is you don't make the decision based on your age or your sex. It's your suitability. It's your risk tolerance. For example, tax credits, they won't work for everyone. They only work for some people. And remember this, theory only works in a perfect world. And guess where we don't live? Now, principle number 2 is you need to know your own risk tolerance levels and stick with them. Now, that ties directly into the first one. Knowing your suitability, know your risk tolerance, and then operate within your comfort zones. Not because you're a certain age, not because you're a certain sex, not because you have this job or that job, but because it works for you. You have the risk tolerance to stay there. It's been said, risk equals reward. That's the way they make it sound. Oh man, I've got to have my risk. I remember on one of the magazines out there, I was going to name it, but I won't, that was out there saying, oh, you might miss the market in 1999. Well, I bet you there's a lot of you that wish you would have. Risk equals reward is not always a truism. It's more like knowing and staying within your risk tolerance areas equal reward. Because see, the guy that's 35 that can't stomach up and down markets is going to bail out at the wrong time. He's going to buy high and sell low. You know that and I know that. It happens all the time. But the person that knows where they belong and goes where they belong can stay where they belong and can make money in any market over time. You see, there is no wrong place to invest unless it's a place that is not your comfort zone. If it's not your comfort zone, you don't belong there. Not because everybody else says, oh, you should be over here or you should be over there. It doesn't work that way. In fact, the market is divided into 5 categories. I like to refer to it as gas car. There's guaranteed safe, conservative, aggressive, and risky. You have to find out which areas you're comfortable operating in. It might be some of each, it might be part of one, part of another, but you have to know it and then operate in it. Now understand, as you watch programs like this and as you tie into www.finbow.com and your knowledge level grows, your comfort zones may change. Keep visiting the website, keep watching the program, let your knowledge level grow, and then you move forward. Don't chase hot investments. Don't chase returns and percentages, because remember something, peace of mind is far better than a piece of gold. It's never worth chasing after. If you're chasing after it, there is the problem. You should comfortably be able to invest. You should be able to stay with what you do because you know it's the areas that you belong. If you're an investor that's conservative and safe and guaranteed, you should never be chasing after the aggressive because my buddy next door's got it. That's the kind of stuff that gets people in trouble. You know, it's always that hot tip from a friend that rips you a new one, that puts a hole in your savings account and puts a hole in your finances that you don't ever recover from. It's the guru out there that has said, hey, look, man, you're 35, so you should have 80% stock and you should have this. That kind of nonsense has got to stop. There is no one size fits all. I know I said that earlier, but you've got to hear that. And I know I might sound a little bit passionate about this, but doggone it, I'm tired of people chasing the wrong thing. You chase your comfort zones. You chase knowledge. You chase stability. And stability only comes whenever you can have a base of knowledge that you operate within that builds your comfort zones. You know what? It's been said, a very smart man once said, people die for a lack of knowledge. And that is true. Go to the website, use www.finbow.com. No nonsense information there that you can learn. Learn those comfort zones. Tie into programs like this and other ones. Build that knowledge. Listen to the people, but listen to it with a filter. Anybody that says, oh, everybody should be doing this, or everybody should be doing that, or anything that resembles that, it's time to hit that switch. Shut it off. Stop listening to it. Don't think just because they're there, just because they got those initials after their name, well, shucks be gore, they know what the heck they're talking about. It doesn't work that way. There is no one size fits all. Did you get it? You don't chase things. You're not listening to the hottest, latest tips that your friends tell you. Well, my friend bought this stock, so I thought I'd buy it. It doesn't work that way. Sit down and map out. Sit down with your financial coach and map out what is your comfort zones. Look at the guaranteed, safe, conservative, aggressive, and risky, and ascertain where your comfort zones are. Know where they are, and have your coach help you be accountable to them. Because, see, you know, I've had people in the past, I had a guy call me whenever the market was roaring back in '99. Hey, how come you don't have me in this aggressive growth fund? I said, well, you know, so-and-so, we need to stop and look. I'm looking at your risk tolerance levels, and the last time we got together last month, as we talked, it turned out you were totally conservative and a little bit safe. That fund you're talking about is way over and aggressive and on its way to risky. Well, you have no business being in that. And I would not be doing my job to recommend that to you. It's important that you stay where you're at, get your knowledge level growing. If you know that you are comfortable with it, we'll move there. And he agreed and was thankful later. Now listen, when I return, we will discuss 3 more principles for having success in the financial arena. So stay tuned.
She's Daddy's little princess. Our little girl's going to college.
This is real life. Are you ready for it? Financial balancing, bringing balance to a financially unbalanced world.
Folks, Financially Speaking is a weekly television program dedicated to bringing financial truths to you and your loved ones in understandable layman's terminology so that you can apply them to your lives and be financially free. It's time to blow away the smoke and the mirrors that have kept you in the dark regarding financial matters. On the bottom of the screen, you're going to see www.finbow.com. That's the website that we've attached to this program that you can use 24/7 so that when you're not watching the program, you're able to continue to expand your knowledge level regarding financial truths. Also, the 800 number. Call and take advantage of the 1-hour, no-cost consultation with a FinBow qualified FSP. That's a financial planner that uses a balanced approach to addressing your financial needs according to your situations. Again, the website, the phone number, and watching the television program. They're all to help you get financially free.
I know that you both have strong feelings about this, but it wasn't specified in the will.
I don't care what the will say, I don't care what the lawyer says. It's my father too, and you know you would want me to have this.
This is real life. It doesn't have to be this way. Financial balancing, bringing balance to a financially unbalanced world.